Hi Debbie, this is Roz. I just wanted to show you really quickly how to do a binding. This is a quilt I'm working on. Look, it's got butterflies on it. I don't know if you can see it. See the butterflies? Okay. Anyway, in order to do a binding, which if you see this is the backing and this is the front. And I ran about 1/8 of an inch stitch all the way around the quilt. Then this is the binding you can buy in Joann's, already done, but I made this myself. And what I do is I cut strips 2 1/4 inches, 2 1/4 inches this way, and this is the end of the fabric. Okay, so lengthwise you cut 2 1/4 inch strips, and then I fold it over in half and I iron, and that gives me my binding strip. Then I sew it down, if you can see, 1/4 of an inch, and I sew it to the front of the quilt. Okay, and it's 1/4 of an inch from the edge. And then what I'll do later is, let me just show you what okay, so then I go, you don't even have to, but I do just so it looks good. I use clips and I fold it over, and I use the clips all the way down, but I just wanted to show you how how you can sew it. And then once you sew it, you fold it over. Once you sew it on, and then you fold it over, and then you use a running stitch. It's a blind hem stitch, I think. Anyway, and you sew it down to the other side, but your stitches don't go through. So you only see this beautiful finished edge and not the stitches from this side. And it's a blind stitch so that, you're just picking it up and running along the edge of this binding piece. Okay, so when I tell you right now on my contraption here, my setup, this is God, what kind of foot is that? It helps your feed dogs. It moves the top fabric, and when you work with a lot of fabric and you're sewing with a lot of layers of fabric, which I am doing, you want the top to be pushed through by your machine at the same rate as your bottom, so you have a nice smooth smooth sewing. It's not necessary, but it gives it a little bit of a professional look. And this is called, and I'll think of it, I'll tell you it, but you could use your regular 1/4 inch foot, because now you line it up. You line up the raw edges, so that's where my opening is, and I line it up to the edge of the fabric. Okay, kind of hard to do with the camera. Okay, that should work. And then I just sew. Blah, blah, blah. And this is about 1/4 of an inch. And take your time. And when we get to the edge, I'm going to stop this here. And when I get to the edge, I will show you how to turn the corner. Okay.